guys, today we are going to take the internet's top questions on Pitocin and see how many I can get through in the next 5 minutes. And the timer will start when my assistant reads the first question.
Are Pitocin and oxytocin the same thing?
So oxytocin is the hormone, the love hormone that regulates childbirth, labor, it regulates breastfeeding, and Pitocin is an artificial version of oxytocin.
Will Pitocin make you dilate?
So as long as your body is open and receptive to it, Pitocin will cause contractions, and then the contractions make you dilate. So Pitocin doesn't really make you dilate, it makes your body contract.
Will Pitocin make your water break?
Oh, similar question. So Pitocin doesn't make your water break, but Pitocin could make your uterus contract, and that contraction could cause your water to break.
How is Pitocin given?
Pitocin can actually be given a couple ways. The most common, when it's used for augmenting labor or starting labor, it's given through an IV drip, and the amount of it is regulated with a pump. The how much is given in the saline, so it's diluted in saline, and it's given in an IV, but it can also be given in an injection with a shot into a muscle. Just a different usage. That would be to help prevent bleeding after birth.
When will Pitocin kick in?
That is a really good question, and we cannot predict it. So Pitocin and people's receptiveness to Pitocin it really varies. Sometimes you can get an IV with a Pitocin induction and your body starts responding in the first 15, 20, 30 minutes. Other people, it takes hours and a higher amount of Pitocin in order for it to kick in. So it's kind of hard to predict, though. If your body is already in labor and you're augmenting, so you're adding to the labor with Pitocin, that is faster usually than inducing with Pitocin. Will
Pitocin slow down labor?
So Pitocin doesn't slow labor. Really, it is, if anything, it will and should pick up labor. Yeah.
Are Pitocin contractions worse?
This is like the question that everybody wants to know. And it's tricky because you don't know unless you're inside your body, a body of someone who's experiencing them and that they've experienced labor before. But what I will say is that when you have a Pitocin augmented or Pitocin induced labor, contractions are generally closer together. And so while we don't know if the intensity is necessarily stronger or different than non-Pitocin contractions, they generally come quicker and the interval is closer together.
Can Pitocin not work?
Yeah, Pitocin can not work. There are cases and sometimes where someone will be on a Pitocin IV for hours and hours and we don't really get a good labor pattern established. And sometimes what we've seen is care providers will turn off the IV and then later they will restart it again to see if it'll work maybe the next day or maybe when your body is more receptive to it.
Can Pitocin cause fetal distress?
So Pitocin can cause contractions that are so close together or intense. The spacing is such that the fetus can go into distress because of that pattern. Now, if that happens, the good news is that the pump can be regulated or turned off so that the Pitocin amount in your body can slow down and hopefully allow babies to recover. But yes, sometimes that does happen.
What's Pitocin like with a closed cervix?
So Pitocin isn't always given when the cervix is closed. Sometimes there is a step before that to try to thin and open the cervix a little bit before Pitocin starts, but it really depends on the care provider. People can get Pitocin with a closed cervix.
What's Pitocin like for postpartum hemorrhage?
So Pitocin is often given after birth to help prevent a postpartum hemorrhage. So in order to help the uterus really contract down and just preventatively given, and can be given either through an IV or intramuscularly with a shot.
Can Pitocin cause hemorrhaging?
No, Pitocin doesn't cause hemorrhaging. Let me know in the comments if there were any questions that we didn't get to that you want answered on Pitocin. And if you like this rapid style video, I've got a whole playlist with more. Check that out here. Bye guys.